devil. Destiny is yet to come, but it is of the flesh. Hi! You'll notice something is going on here. I've got gamer ears on. I'm gonna take them off because they're too warm. But I'm ready. I'm ready, and I'm a gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I'm Chris, Vangelis Internet, and this is my YouTube channel. And if you didn't already know that, then hopefully you're able to navigate your way out of this hostage situation. I won't be helping because I need the viewer retention. I'd like to throw a quick birthday shout out to Timu Kananan in the chat, because apparently this is best birthday gift. Also, I got to give a huge shout out to Non-F Productions in the chat. Today we're doing Extra Life. That involves donating to charity through a link. I will explain all that, but before I explain all that, I'm going to mention what Non-F said, which is Non-F Productions will be matching the biggest donation that happens tonight. So be cool. I'm gonna do actual Extra Life on game day as well. This is kind of like a pre-game day thing, but I figure why not always be giving it a try. Also, why not give it a small try before the big try and whatever small tries come afterwards. Also, I want to throw hello to Tributron Blue and White, Alex Lemons, Robot Lorekeeper, Turtle Tank 82. Thank you all for being here at the beginning of things. It's been a sec since we were streaming. I tried to stream while I was visiting my mom, and all kinds of technology over on the West Coast didn't like what we were trying to do, but I have some solutions for the next time I'm over there, which is actually going to be in November, and hopefully we can still keep streaming while I'm over there to keep the momentum going, because I enjoy doing this. Hello, ebuka.mp4. And okay, we're throwing out happy birthdays. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's the birthday. If it's not, then whatever. I'm a believer that like 2 weeks before or actually not even 2 weeks, X weeks before and X weeks afterwards, there's a big vague window during which one's birthday can be celebrated. Because if you try to time everything just for one day, someone's going to be disappointed. So why set ourselves up for that? We just keep having fun all the time. 31st. All right, it's the day. No, not a Wi-Fi booster. I now have a thing that will let me hardline my laptop into wired internet. Also, I wanted to try using my phone, but while sitting literally next to the modem slash router to see if that would solve things. But now I'm also set up to stick a cable into the actual laptop, which ideally will at least prove whether or not the ISP just doesn't like streaming, because then that will deal with all the weirdness of, you know, ghost internet technology. What's up, Keshmar Orange? We see you peeking. What's up, Picky Peeves? Bones are a real Halloween. I was trying to tie that into dinosaurs. It didn't work. But yeah. I also should say I have a few other streaming plans for the next few days in the coming week. I started having stream ideas, and I also want to do more streams, because I want to try to figure out how to get an overlay thing going that will ping when stuff happens. Oh, I'm trying to plug in that makes it makes my shot muddier, but also visually less messy to me. It's trying to do the zoom thing of like blurring a background, and apparently it's very processor intensive, so this might not work, but I wanted to see what would happen if I turned it on, and hopefully it's doing what it's supposed to do. Adam Middlelunsky, hello. Ooh, Piggy Peeves, I've had many Transformers hangnail me. That's, at least you haven't had one deglove you. That would be real bad. Don't look up degloving if you don't know what I just said. Anyway, I have a setup here, but before I get to that, I wanna share my goals with you all. Let me get to the right window before I switch over. So we got goals. I made a new list of goals because I had a couple, and I filled it out, especially for the game day stream, which I'm hoping to do like a multi-hour stream on the actual game day. I'm not aiming to do 24 hours because I don't have the brain for it. So I'm just going to do as much as I can. I have ideas for that. But here we go. These are the milestones I made up. So we're currently at $220. And some of these milestones I can't actually do right now because I don't have the materials. So my idea is that we can keep, like, if I'm not able to do one due to literally not having a thing on hand, we just make a tab for the next time that I'm able, like, I'll go get the thing, and the next time I stream, hopefully I have the thing. It's real basic stuff, though. I tried to set this up, so at $250, so in $30, we'll have a scene reading. I don't have any of these ready to go yet, because I just wanted to play a game today, but I wanted to share all this, and I'll try to find some scenes to read if we do start hitting things. Then at $300, give an authoritative lecture on a random topic. And I have scene readings basically at every $100 but with a 50. So 250, 350, 450, 550. Every one of those, an Optimus Megatron scene reading. We did those last year. That should all be in the game day VOD, which I still need to put time codes in. But a whole bunch of those happened, and it was a pretty good time. What's up, Lorcan Nagel? Then a 400, real basic. There's an H Mart near me, so I can go get one of those spicy Korean noodle bowls. I'm not good at spice, so if that's the kind of thing that makes you get all like, haha, look at the guy who can't just enjoy a bulldog noodle, then there you go. Then at $500, it's at $4.99 because at $500 they have a thing built in. I didn't really want to move, so at $4.99 we do hard karaoke. That was our top goal last year. Aaron told me I should space things out more to draw people more towards the new roof. So that's what I tried to do. Instead of every $25, it was like every $50. So if it looks greedy for charity, then blame Aaron Axsmith, my captain. At $600, I'm going to try to draw the Stream Chat's collective Transformers OC. At $700, eat a thick wedge of lemon, because I have lemons around all the time anyway. I try to, at least, for my Coke Zero. At $800, try to play 2 solo card games at the same time. They will be small footprint ones, because I don't have a big-ass streaming table, so a lot of this is oriented around what I'm actually able to do. $900, hot sauce sandwich. I don't know, because I was like, well, I have some hot sauce I like, so, like, put it between 2 pieces of bread and eat it. That seems like a thing. It also seems like that, that skips the part where it's like, I'm just going to quietly take some antacids and Pepto beforehand, and it's like, I'm just eating it with bread. So it shouldn't, like, make me have to take a 30-minute break from a stream afterwards if some kind of indigestion happens. And then if we hit 1,000, hard karaoke too. We do another one. So those are the goals that I've drawn up. Oh, Picky Peas isn't a hangnail, it's the fingertip skin. Oh, I just call everything hangnails when it's fingertip stuff. I'm not particular about it. But I know what you mean. I've had all kinds of finger trauma, which I'm not going to go into because that's too gross for Halloween. Even though we are kind of being all, it's spooky time, it's gore time. Anyway, let me flip over to I'll go back here because I have to get the game turned on, I think. So a game came out. The reason I did this stream is basically a night and a half ago. I saw that a game came out that it was in early access for years, pre-pandemic even, and I thought it looked cool, and I thought, like, well, when it actually comes out, maybe I'll buy it, because it seems like my kind of thing. It actually came out, so I thought, hey, that seems like a good thing to stream, as far as, like, getting a nice, simple, little simple gameplay stream going. I'm going to turn the desktop audio down for a sec, so you guys don't get your ears blasted while I turn everything on. Before I do though, I should say, if you haven't been keeping up with me on, actually you can't because I'm spread across a bunch of social medias and not posting that much anyway. But my trip out west went fine. Basically I extended it by a week because I was helping my mom out with she had some medical stuff to deal with. Nothing horrendous, but it was the kind of thing where you want someone to be there for a little bit afterwards, and so that's also why I'm heading back out halfway through November, is to be there for the second one, and hopefully while I'm out there I can figure out some fun, like, old toys to film or stream or whatever. But no, everything was fine, and hey, I even filmed and got a detritus video out, which folks seemed to enjoy, so that was nice. Yeah, Adam, video games. We're popping them in. We're putting X, Y, Z, V, W. Okay, it doesn't make alphabetical sense, but we are putting some V into your Y on your YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this game on. But yeah, everything went well. And hopefully everything continues to go well when I pop back out there. And if I can keep a streaming system working out there, that should also deal with me disappearing from YouTube while I'm over there, which I don't want to do. I'm also trying to like film a bunch of things at the same time. Oh, this game opened full screen again. I thought I set this to not be full screen. Why are you doing it to me? You're missing a whole bunch of noise, basically. Oh, okay. I just need to set this to not be full screen again. Oh, okay, there we go. And we want to go 3-1, and then that should carry over. The most impenetrable bit. It's just because I always mix up his name. So I was trying to consciously... Here's a little behind the scenes. I was going in planning to consciously just pronounce his name 2 different ways and alternate every single time. But then, like, I couldn't remember where I was while I was recording the audio, and I didn't want to make it complicated, so I just rolled with it. But otherwise, yeah, I didn't want to make a video about this is a Hound pre-tool, because that's all anyone talks about, so I figured, what if we just make the video in a kayfabe context where Hound doesn't exist? And then I really appreciate, by the way, how many of y'all in the comments, you know, were smartened up, rather, and kept kayfabe. You know, didn't let any of those marks you didn't let any of those marks get smartened up. You kept them. I don't know I only know 2 words, 2.5 words. I don't know how to keep this bit going. But yeah, thank you all who played along. Yeah, I don't know who Hound is. I don't know why everyone keeps talking about dogs when, like, we're talking about Detritus, a famous Transformers character, and everyone's like, they should repaint him green. And it's like, what, like the Micromaster? Anyway. Turtle Tank, you want to get a Voltron, but there's too many to choose from. Yeah, I know this feeling. I just didn't get a Voltron in the end. There were too many. Lorcon, you got a second crash bar. Yeah. Now that all 3 are out, I was talking about this in a couple Discords, I think. It sort of sucks that, like, Crash Bar is actually the best one, because that was the first Junkion I got, and, like, Crash Bar is a building toy, and I think as a Transformer, it's just, like, a nicer experience than Scrap Hook, or Axle Grease, or Tow Line. And in Trashmaster, I like, but, like, as far as, like, the idea of, like, the building play pattern, Crash Bar nails it, and the other 2 kind of, like, Scrap Hook just isn't good at doing it, and Trashmaster is 60% of Trashmaster wasn't told that was part of the plan, is how he feels. So, like, 40% of Trashmaster is like, yeah, I'm down, let's do this, Crash Bar. And then 60% of Trashmaster is like, I'm sorry, what am I supposed to be doing? Where are my legs? Hello, John Thomas Jones. Alright, so, I am going to turn on our game with an overlay and everything. Get ready for this. This should all work. Didn't all work. Oh, it's because this is hidden. Nope. Yeah, okay, so now I put my gamer ears on, and then I turn this up. Okay, I have it at -9 right now, so I need to know how we're feeling about the audio balance. Okay, loud. So we take it down to 15. We're on audio balance version number 2. I'm gonna give it a second, and I'll see how you're all feeling about this. Because I'm looking at this entirely numerically. So I'm gonna take it down some more. I'm gonna go to -21. Okay, so now we're at -21. Is it too quiet, or is it okay? I'm gonna forget all this, but, like, this is how I know how to balance this, because I know what I'm looking at, so I just need to know how what I'm looking at relates to your experience. Because, like, I have a monitor on, but, like, this monitor is not rendering things out the same way as you're hearing it. Okay, so we're good. -21. Hey, if you're here for another stream and I'm sitting here struggling with the audio, remind me -21 was kind of a sweet spot. I'm at -9, by the way, because I don't want to hit red. I'm at -9.6. I'll try to get to -9. I have to. Okay, there we go. So, I have an overlay PNG that I got off the Extra Life site so that we look like proper. But that bar down there, right? That should be a live updating animated thing, which is just, they said to put it in your stream, put this link in your stream. So I went to the link in my browser, and it was just a long strip where the name on the bottom right keeps changing between top donor and top donation, I think. So ideally, that will live update, so I don't have to manually go to the Extra Life site to check and see what's happening. I don't know how to make, like, things pop up on here, because I don't know how Stream Elements works, nor do I have it. I don't think I have it on this machine. I don't know if I ever had it, so I'm still learning how all that stuff works, but I figured, like, for this little, you know, smaller thing, with just the one game, this little bar down here should be good. The QR code up here, if you follow that QR code, it should go to my Extra Life page. That Extra Life page should also be linked in the description, and I'm going to post a link to it in the chat in just a sec. I'm going to go grab the link the way that Extra Life wants me to. So if I go here, get page link, copy to clipboard, and then paste it into here. That's the Extra Life link. So, how does Extra Life work? Am I stealing all your money? No, I don't even touch it. Extra Life is a donation system. I'm assuming most of you actually have heard of it, considering how long it's been around. But, basically, I'm linked up to Toronto Sick Kids. That's the charity I picked. And if you go to my Extra Life page, you're able to donate through that page, not through Super Chat, and not through Patreon, and not through any... Those things go directly to me. And if you do that, then I'm not sure how or where you donated, because I don't, like, have a one-to-one through line to all that stuff, the way that Extra Life would, like, literally record your name, or whatever name you want to give it, add it to everything, it would document everything. Basically, if you want to donate to Extra Life, to the charity, use the Extra Life page. If you want to support me, I appreciate that, but if it's gonna be trickier for me to funnel that into Extra Life in a way where you are getting proper credit, and where, like, I'm remembering stuff. Because I'm also going to be busy, like, doing things on here, so I'm not going to be able to, like, run back and forth and, like, you know, funnel money. So I just want to make it really clear, because every time I do this, there's usually at least one or maybe two folks who, well-meaning, they'll, like, throw in a super chat, and then, like, we got to figure out how to, like, pipe that and get their name into everything. So I just want to make that really clear up front as much as possible. And I'm going to try to repeat that a couple times as we go. Turtle Tank, you want a ghost game where I'm the voice on the cell phone who helps you? That would be fun. I want to do voice acting for video games. I think I'm built for it. But I don't know how you get involved in those things. Anyway, this game is called World of Horror. This is a sort of roguelike RPG thing with a very Junji Ito vibe, and I've watched how it works, and I think it's neat. Also, it's spooky, but it's not like in-your-face, screaming, scared, jump scare, etc. type stuff. I have trouble playing those, because I'm too into them, and I just don't have fun. Like, I have fun watching other people play them. I'm not built to play those things very much. So this is more me. How actually horror-y is this game? Basically, I don't think there's any major jump scares. There's, like, you know, a sort of, and then, like, maybe something is filling the screen, but not in a, like, screamer way. Like, it all, when I've watched footage of this game, it's very, I feel that the rhythm really leads you into what's happening, and there's no twitch action. It's all menu-based combat, and nothing like, if you lose, right, it's not like a hand reaches out from the screen and grabs you all of a sudden. You just have, like, spooky-looking dudes. If you think Junji Ito stuff is a little too freaky just to look at, that is the vibe. Here, I'm gonna just go into the tutorial mission, because I haven't played this at all. I'm gonna be fine with this as my palette. So, the spine-chilling story of School Scissors is the tutorial mission, and this has, like, a, you know, a scissor woman who's got, like, the, you know, the long mouth and stuff. Oh, hey, Seth! I'm gonna get the power up. You trust me. So I'm gonna start this. It's the city of Shiokawa in the year 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, ... but also new unknown threats. Yeah, no worries, Robot Lore Keeper. Take it easy. I hope, yeah, I want to be really, really clear. This is very Junji Ito style visuals. The horror is more of like a creeping dread, but also it's a creeping dread. So that might not be your thing. Anyway, new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city, ... and in realms above. So it's a little Cthulhu-ish, but it's more, I find it's more Cthulhu in the bent of Spiral. Anyway, an old train slows down, stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Yeah, 1980X was a good year. I remember that year. It's my favorite year, actually, so... Anyway, important message. So I have a straight razor, and I have taiyaki. So I think if I click on it up here, yeah, there's my straight razor. It's a weapon. So I want to equip it. So if I click this, that'll equip it. So now I'm equipped with a straight razor. A taiyaki is a fish cake. It's a cake in the shape of a fish. I can eat it to get +1 reason. So your stats in this game, how do you ask this? Oh, it's over here, right? Yeah. Your stats are your stamina and your reason. I basically watched like one run on this, and years ago I watched someone play through this tutorial because it was the early access version. So your stamina is your physical stat that gets, drained, and your reason is your brain stat that gets drained. So much like a lot of Cthulhu-esque board games, you have heart damage and you have brain damage, and then you have like stats down here for strength, dex, perception, knowledge, charisma, and fund. So I have 4 fund. That's my current money. And that's kind of the gist of it. Up here you'll see like doom percentage and bullets. That doesn't mean anything right now. So the story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Start the mystery combat tutorial on the spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. So it's it's the big wide smiley lady. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm gonna move this where I can see it a bit better. Oh! And we just had a donation of $80 from Stardust Magician 24. Brings us to 300. Alright, noted. So I have 250 and 300 to do. I'm gonna write this down. I have a pen. And I got a piece of 80-pound offcut card here. So currently we've hit 250 and 300. Alright. Let's investigate this mystery. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So I can access my storage. That's just like your item box. I don't know that that's meaningful here. Okay, so you got your friend's diary. So I can look at my friend's diary. Oh! It is meaningful. So this is the sigil. I think that's important. There's a candle in a classroom. Maru is acting strange. Okay. So I'll just leave that in my inventory then. So going to your storage doesn't affect the timeline of the story. Exploring does, and so my understanding is every time you explore anywhere, it's kind of like, it reminds me very much of a board game. You explore, and then it's like you draw an event card, and something happens. Then you see the next chapter of the story. And that's kind of like the progression. I don't want to perform the ritual, because I'll die. So I'm going to explore the school. There's me. You can also see my face over there. It's a one-to-one. Here. So this is what I mean about the visuals of this game. The substitute teacher, a tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips, stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? So, you see how she's, like, looking, like, you know, she's cool. But then, like, you know, you look long enough and you're like, something's weird. Like, that's the kind of creeping dread, you know, that I'm talking about. So, I'm a nice boy, so I'm gonna help her. Adam, yeah, that's the creeping dread. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Hey, listen, I'm snooping my friend's diary, because my friend, I believe, is dead. So, what's he gonna do about it? What's he gonna do about it? Anyway, I'm gonna help her. I'm a good boy. I'm a good student. Luck check failure. So, you know, kind of RPG style, whenever you encounter one of these events, and you have, like, button choices, it'll usually, without telling you which stat it's checking against, it'll check against a stat. So in this case, it checked against my luck, which is a stat I can't see, and I failed. So the creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? So it smelled bad, and I'd almost dropped the jar. It knocked 2 off of my stamina health, as opposed to my, you know, my brain health. My, I forgot what this stands for again. I've already forgotten. My reason. So it knocked 2 off of my body and not off my brain. Anyway, resolve this event, and then we get to the next chapter of the story. I did not find blessed chalk, nor did I find holy candles. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. So all you can really do right now is explore. Oh, wait, I think you can sometimes click around on here. Sorry, I forgot about that. I don't think anything's going to happen. But, yeah, I'm going to keep exploring the school. There I go. I'm investigating a corridor. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart is beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. So, I saw a beating heart, and I lost 1 more body health on the spot, because I'm a big tough boy. Resolve the event. Something evil stalks the empty school corridors. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. So, I can explore the school, or I can peek outside. Let's peek outside. Seems normal. So let's be... Oh, wait. What's this? Oh! I'm not able to open the door anymore. It snapped the door closed on me. Did I take any damage from that? I didn't keep... My brain's always been at 17, right? Can I not? Yeah, I can't open it. It's locked. Okay. Anyway, I tried to peek outside. Oh, wait, here we go. No, I can't. Alright, so that was the bit. So I'm going to explore the school. To the schoolyard! Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry and risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. So, do I try to sneak, or do I run? So my strength is 7 and my dexterity is 5. I think that sneaking is probably related to dexterity, which I appear to be markedly worse at than stronging. So I'm going to use my strong legs and run. Strength check success! You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. Resolve this event. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it will be enough. So, redraw... Oh, I see. So I want to look at my friend's diary now. I want the sigil to be a pentagram with a triangle and 2 eyes. I don't think that's what's on the board, so I'm going to say redraw the sigil. keep redraw. Okay, there we go. So there's the 2 eyes. That looks more like it. Let's check the friend's diary. Yeah, there we go. So I've drawn it properly. Timu looked like the near director's avatar. Yeah, kind of. Just a big round face. Run fast like Sonic spin. I can't spin dash the monster. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. I don't have a controller, so that's on me. That's on me. All right, so I think I'm actually ready to do. No, I don't have candles. I need holy candles, so I need to explore the school, go to the gym, and look for some holy candles. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. It's over here. So I don't have the anatomy class perk, which is something you get from leveling up. Every 100 XP up here, you get to level up. What I'll say is, I've seen this event before, so I have to come closer. This is gonna be a bit of a spooky picture. It's so fair warning. I'm about to click. It's not gonna scream at you. It's gonna be a spooky picture. Okay. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. -2 reasons, so I've just taken 2 damage to brain. Resolve this event. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Alright, so I'm going to explore the school. I gotta find them candles. We're going to the schoolyard. So this is a thing, right? Where I have drawn the same card. So we kind of know what's going to happen. I'm just going to take two hit to brain. That's a shame. But I found the holy candles, so good for me. Everything is ready for the ritual. So it's time to perform the ritual, have us a boss fight. Picky. Did Hasbro find a way to ruin SS86 Magnus's tissue paper present? I don't have one. But I've multiple times found the tissue paper is so covered in tape that, like, I'm basically just ripping tape off and taking half the tissue paper with it when I open that stuff. Anyway, we're gonna do a ritual. Wait, what's that? Oh, look over there. Whoop. That's rude. So someone's slapping on the glass, going like, "What are you doing? Why'd you draw it right? You should have drawn with more triangles." There she is. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. So, I'm gonna just say, I like this design, and were it me, I would not immediately turn to combat. First, I would attempt charisma. However, that's not a choice in the tutorial mission, so we're going to go to combat. I think I could talk her down, personally. Twitching and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? So, as it says on the screen, but I wanted to do the tutorial so I'd actually see how this works myself. You have, like, combat options, and they take a certain amount of time. And you have 200 time per turn. So you, like, build a sequence and then launch it. So, for instance, what is this? Kick. I can kick the scissor woman. And then I can also... Wait. Where's the... There we go. Offensive actions. Oh, it's only letting me kick right now? Okay, right-click to delete the last move. Oh, and I can only do this. Okay, so it just wants me to kick her a bunch. So I'm going to try to kick the scissor woman 3 times. Each kick has an 80% chance to hit, 2 damage per hit. She has 20 health. You mean you can't romance NPCs? Whack? Yeah, you know. I believe this whole game is, like, by one guy. It's one of those games. Is that the pizza guy? No. No. Although you can use scissors to cut pizza. It's low-key actually one of the best ways to cut pizza. Lorcan, in a way, are we not all woman-like creatures? So true. She probably just needs a friend. Be a friend. Yeah, Seth, I mean, I figure if she's, like, just coming at me, big, wide mouth, scissors clapping, maybe she's like, this is how we communicate. I'm like, oh, you want to cut me? I'm going to kick you. That's how I say hello. All I want to do is see you turn into a scissor woman. Yeah. Launch the sequence. I kick and punch the scissor woman. She stabs me, covering the wall in blood. So you can see up here, basically every turn she will do 2 damage to all. That is 2 to my stamina and 2 to my reason. So that's how you know, like, what you're taking each turn, basically. Okay, so with time you'll discover new combat moves available through the action filter. But first you need a weapon. So you can choose an action called Look for an Improvised Weapon. So this is if you have no items, no weapons, you can use this, and you just go find something in the room. Am I able to throw in a couple punches here as well? How much? Okay, so 55. 40 to 90. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a kick in there too. So I found a branch. I missed with my kick. The scissor woman cuts my face, and I feel my cheek split in half. New injury, slit mouth. So you can see up here now I've got a new status. So if we click this, this injury gives me -1 charisma and -1 strength. Smile. So that sucks. But I have a new item in my inventory now. Where's my inventory gone? Oh, you can even see on my model I got a funny looking mouth now. Okay, so I have a branch, which I can equip. I don't know why I would equip that over the straight razor I already had, but I guess that's the tutorial, right? So now I've got weapon attacks now. Strong attack, weapon attack, and prepare your attack. So I'm going to prepare, and I'm going to strong, and I will... Oh. I will prepare, and I will attack. And I will then attack again. Launch sequence! I bash the scissor woman. I miss. She stabs me. She raises her scissors. Okay, she's at 11 health. I'm at 6 and 5. So, we gotta figure this out. Perhaps the straight razor is better than the branch. Damage 4. And then the branch, damage 3. Yeah, screw this. You fight me with knife, I fight you. You fight me with scissor, I fight you with razor. Barbershop style. Excuse me? I don't have time to change the equipment. Oh. Tutorial. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna prepare. I'm gonna smack you hard. Where's my dodge? Oh, wait. Prep and attack boost. And go hard. And then where's dodge? There's dodge, right? It's ally. Oh, wait, I can eat the taiyaki. Well, no, it's just going to do 2 to all, so I still got a couple turns. All right, let's go. Did I miss? Okay, I need to, oh. I have double slit mouth. That's bad. Hello, Samuel. Well, this. I'm gonna eat my taiyaki. That actually didn't really do anything. Can I not? Yeah, okay, you messed me up. You messed me up, tutorial. That's fine. 7 HP. Okay. So... Get her with the Hurricane Rana. Well, I got slit mouth now! I guess I'll just say, pump this a lot. Oh, it says this effect stacks. Okay. So this is 115. Scissor woman, I'm gonna destroy you. Am I beautiful? Oh. Frozen in fear, so I lost. You watch as she gets closer. Her sharp scissors are slowly cutting through your cheeks as she asks you, am I beautiful? So, yeah, I lost the tutorial. What's up? I've perished. I'm gonna win this time. I'm turning the combat tutorial off. They took my straight razor away from me. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Piggy Peeves, was it doing where you're... Oh, Piggy, if you're posting links, it's probably auto-modding those links to not appear. Oh, Sam Wellbell, this is World of Horror. This was in early access for a billion years, and it came out, on, I think, the 19th? No. I like the way this looks. Alright, I'm gonna win this time. Wait, did I leave the combat tutorial on? Hang on. I'm gonna ask out. Can I ask out? I don't actually know if I can. Whatever, I'm gonna win. Okay, here we go. Combat tutorial off. Oh, they're just long? Unless fetus is a note. Well, you just said it. Oh yeah, Sam Wellbell, this is like a creeping dread Junji Ito kind of thing. So there's no, like, big jump scares or, like, hyper-realism or, like, twitch, like, run away from things. It's all menu-based combat. We're just trying to do a ritual to summon the Scissor Woman and then, like, kick her ass. Because, like, I guess, like, Cthulhu Death May Die, instead of, like, you know, solving this with our brain necessarily, in this tutorial, our solution is we're going to beat the Scissor Woman to death with a straight razor when she comes for us. So, you know, as you do. Anyway, I'm gonna win this time. We're gonna investigate a classroom. Well, hi, Teach. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? I'm gonna win this time. I have strength 7. This was a luck check. But I won! So, luck check success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. +5 exp. Yeah, Tima, this is my favorite kind of horror, too. I find jump scares really, like, more irritating than anything else. I appreciate the design of them at times, but... Okay, so I'm looking basically for the Blessed Chalk and the Holy Candles. The way this game works is you just click Investigate to advance the story, but every time you advance the story, before you get to the next part, you sort of draw an event card, and then you have to resolve the event. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to explore the school. Usually in the actual game, you'd have a bunch of different places you can explore, but in the tutorial, you're just exploring the school. So, I'm entering the school gym. Once again, I'm about to take reason damage, because I don't have anatomy class, but if you just got here, this is about to show a spooky picture of a dead person in a Junji Ito style. So I'm going to click right now. There you go. So, the doll is the doll. We made the tiny black spiders flee again. Once again, I took two to the brain. I'm never going to get used to this. And then, what's up here? Oh, it's just where I am and what time of day. Okay. So I'll resolve the event. But I found an additional page that says the Blessed Chalk is on the roof. Here's my friend's diary, by the way. The additional page I don't think is in here. This is just to tell you what you want the sigil to look like. Jacob Weeb! Hello and welcome! I'm playing a spooky video game. Don't get scared, or you might pee your pants. So I am going to back out of here. Nothing else I can do with this, right? Okay, yeah, you just look at the pages they give you in the tutorial. Jacob Weeb, I am already scared. I have already peed. Well, you know. Oh, we can peek outside. So this is a fun bit. I can click and hold to open the door. There's gonna be a spooky thing, possibly. Get ready for it. Oh, and then it slams the door shut. So I can't open the door anymore. But you can still see that forehead. So there's funny things going on in the school. I'm going to keep exploring the school. On the roof... Oh, is this new? Yeah, this is Maru. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. In the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Maru. Marked by the Scissor Lady. So it's another combat scenario. This time, however, I got a straight razor. I ain't putting up with nothing. Nothing. I am going to prepare. I am going to boost. Big attack. Launch! I slash Maru for 6 health. I take 1 to both in return. She does 1 to all. So ideally, if I do that again... Oh, I forgot. I could save sequences too. So if I do that again, I'll build that up. Prepare. Big attack. Save. That'll save that sequence. But here we go. Launch. I have defeated Maru. Oh, picky bees. Anyway, the thing that got filtered out before I said, scientifically speaking, with how development of the fetus works, we are all woman-like creatures. True. There's that whole thing where the bits squidge into the thing, and then they mess with all the jiggly-joobly soup. We're all screwed up. We're weird, like wet. We're all really wet things, biologically speaking. It's kind of messed up. Anyway, resolve combat. Orca Nagel, marked by the Scissor Lady, is my Jake Shears. Jake Shears. Anyway, I found the blessed chalk, which I can use to draw the sigil in the ritual. So, I'm going to do that now. So now I want the sigil to be a top triangle and a dot with a hook. Okay, top triangle and a dot with a hook. That's the top triangle. That's a dot with a hook. There we go. We got it. Let's double check it. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So that's randomized each time you do this. This game is very, like, this is a roguelike. So it's very randomized, however you do things in here. Adam is, we're all weird wet rocks. Yeah, true. And you're once again filtered out. I don't know what to do about the YouTube chat bot. Like, I set it to be as open as possible. Is testosterone the no-no word? We run into this strangely often. I need to go looking for holy candles in the library, but we run into this strangely often. Okay, here's the same event. I saw a beating heart in an anatomy model, and I'm such a big tough boy, it made me take 1 damage directly to my body, seeing this beating heart. The sound of scissors is getting louder. Got to explore the school. Go to the classroom. I need these candles. Oh, chat is in talk chat mode. Here, I'm going to switch it. It's going to look weird when I do this. Let's go to live chat. Okay, I've switched it, so it should at least show when it hides your message. Thanks, I didn't think about that. Thanks, Timu. So, okay, it's the gym doll again. It's, oh no, spiders! My reason, my brain, 2 damage straight to it. But I found the holy candles, so it's time for the ritual. Jacob Weeb, are you ready? Wait, what's that? Who's rapping at the window above the door? Hey there. You know, I think it's pretty aesthetic that you have 3 mouths but 4 eyes rather than 6. If you had 6 eyes, I'd say that you have hubris, but instead, I think that you're pretty cute. I have to prepare for combat. I can't, yeah. Twitching and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Alright. I'm gonna kick your ass! Alright, let's do this. Alright. Load my sequence. gonna smash you, scissor lady. For 6. Alright, so if I do that 3 more times, I will take... I can... Yeah, we got this. Load. Smash! I got stabbed. Hang on, I wonder. I'm gonna try a new sequence, just in case. I have 16 left. Okay, I don't have enough. Okay, it's better to do the old one. Okay. You're going down, scissor woman! Ugh! You didn't slit-mouth me this time. Huh. And with this move, I think I have you defeated. I am going to launch this sequence and take your HP down to 0! I defeated the scissor woman. Plus 15 XP. Resolve combat. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded, but alive. Oh, damn, I did read his diary and he wasn't dead. You're right, Seth. That was rude. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Ending A. I have no idea how you would get a different ending in this, but... yeah, easy peasy. EZPZ. The horror is over for now. So that's the tutorial. Now I'm going to actually jump in and we're going to do this. We're going to... First try. So my understanding of the way that this game works is you get 5 things to select from. 5 cases to pursue. And as you're going, doom is creeping up. More global doom effects make the game harder as you level up. And then eventually you gotta, I think, go into a lighthouse and do like 5 or 6 floors of boss monsters. I'm probably gonna die, but we're gonna give this a shot. So, what's the normal? Is it quick plays normal way? Oh, interesting. Skeptic playthrough. Nah, quick play. Quick play. Randomly, oh, this randomly selects everything. Okay, so you can customize the playthrough. Now, I'm gonna go full random. So, my character, the old god, and the background, because there's a bunch of old gods, all gonna be random. Let's jump in here. The city of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond! An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. And yeah, it's a drifting train, yeah. Alright. The Eternal Web, Kithak Atoratsu, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible-to-satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory, World of Horror. All unlocked perk cards. I only kind of know what that means. We're gonna learn together. First time playing? Select this. Okay. Oh, hey there. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Pavel, creator of the game. Thanks. That's the main game screen! Here you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. All performed actions will be added to the log here. That's the user interface part of the screen. Here you'll manage your inventory, cast spells, and access the game options. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. That's Strength. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. That's Dexterity. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. That's Perception. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. Oh, technically, it's pronounced Pavel. Oh, thank you. That's Knowledge. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. That's Charisma. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. That's Funds, representing the amount of money you can spend. Continue. What happened to your face? That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. To inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up, select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4 items limit. A, weapon used in combat. B and C, trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat tutorial on? No, thank you. All right, so we've got the helpful starter thing there. So let's check out the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. If I try to enter it, multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. All right, well we'll be back. I'm gonna go home. Well, that's clearly not my mailbox. My mailbox is empty. I'm just gonna walk away from that. There's me. Look at me. I'm cute. I'm wearing plaid. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. I'm gonna take a quick break and just check. Okay, so we hit 300. I want to do one playthrough before I start hitting the 2 things that we have currently unlocked in this Extra Life chain from that generous $80 donation from Stardust Magician 24. I said there were 5 mysteries, that's right. So I'm going to peek through the peephole. Ah! So I got neighbors. Anyway, I'm going to... Where's the thing so I can take a bath? I don't think I need to yet. Change clothes? No, plaid's in. I can watch TV. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. That's unfortunate. We've got that Sam Winchester vibe going on. That's right, Adam. Where's the thing? I want to look at... Oh, here we go. Start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So we've got the vicious verses of a violent vigil, the chilling chronicle of a crimson cape, the rotten report of a rancid ramen, the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, or the tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. I want I've actually seen 2 of these when I was watching YouTube. So I'm gonna do a short one that I haven't seen. The Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters, and preparing to serve them. Investigate this mystery. To advance this mystery, investigate the circle location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. Okay, so, following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. And then you have a sub-quest, the Legion Lesson. Investigate downtown twice to complete this quest. So, if I want to advance the story, I have to investigate where the circle is, but if I investigate downtown twice, then I get this sub-quest done. And my understanding is it's good to do the sub-quests. So I'm going to go downtown and investigate downtown. Investigating an alleyway. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack laying nearby. So, do I take her home, or let the police handle it? I take her home. I know better than the cops. I'm wearing plaid. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Plus 10 experience, minus 2 stamina. Alright, so I want to investigate downtown one more time, and then the Legion Lesson will be done. Let's go to the restaurant. I'm hungry. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. I don't have any spells. There we go. The Legion Lesson. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn on the blackboard could help in the future. So I got a little thing that might help me in the future. ACAB, am I right? I take little girl home. Erin Axsmith, the little girl won't be able to take it from... No, she can. She got it handled. The mom's probably dead now, but the little girl has it in hand. So let's advance the story. Let's investigate the apartments. Actually, can I go to the shop? I've got 4 fund. Look, it's the shopkeeper! A Shiba! So, I can buy a bunch of things. I feel like either a compass or a flashlight would be a good thing to have. I'm gonna buy a flashlight. And I'm going to equip my flashlight. 1 wow, please. Jacob Weeb, why do you not trust that girl at all? That's unfounded. That girl is very calm and mature. Now, this girl whose room we're apparently going to go to, this could be different. Let's investigate the staircase. A struggling artist. Mr. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story, so I can share my experiences. Let him come up with his own stuff, or look at the picture he's drawing. I don't want to. But I also have no experiences to share. What's that picture? Ah! Oh! Something truly evil has you in its grasp. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. So I think I've seen what happens as a result of this. And I don't know how you deal with it. Anyway, we're up in the room now. She sits in her bedroom in a blood-stained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grins. Well, I'm gonna continue investigating the apartments. Look for some clues about why she is so jazzed about killing this rat. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. I should read them. Luck check success. Sweet! I won 2 fund! That flashlight was basically free. I won I won $2 in the lottery. 1980s economy. Another lead, the former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets you no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. So now I want to go to the village to advance the story. We're going to investigate the street in the village. The Hilltop Shrine. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. My dex is higher than my strength now, so I'm going to take the safe route. Taking the safe route costs you time, which is doom. But you get to the top without incident. Burnt-out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. +5 experience. So doom up here, the doom counter, that's like your timer for your run, basically. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get to the hospital, ask that little boy how he's feeling. I'm just gonna switch 2 windows around here for the sake of immersion. And so I can keep track on things. That didn't help, that just made all my windows disappear. Alright, so I need that. I need that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, there we go. Put this here. Alright. So let's go to the hospital and see how the boy is doing. Let's go through the consulting room where nothing wrong can happen. No, I went through the consulting room in the hospital and I put my hand in a hole. I put my hole in a hand. No. Put my hand in a hole. It was a bad idea. There was a big spider and it bit me. I have an injury. What's my injury? I don't know where my injury is. I just have plus injury. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to resolve it. There we go. Now I got a bite. Injury, minor. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. So, are we thinking this is going to go away on its own? Because I think I'm dead. Are we going to turn into Spider-Woman? Stardust Magician 24? I can only hope so. Alright, so I find the boy in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is this whole summoning that he speaks of between his sobs? Let's investigate the hospital and continue. That's just science. Yeah. To the consulting room. Stick my hand in another hole. Nope. I enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. I spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Why would I set a trash can on fire? I got 8 dex. I'm gonna sneak. Dex check success. I snuck past her, rummaged through a cabinet. Finally, I locate the information I'm looking for. +10 experience. Oh, it's a distraction. I guess. I could just sneak though. I'm gonna set fire to this garbage can. Indoors. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Alright. Let's check that gym. Is it going to be the body with the... Nope. Oh, another one of you. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip the cocoon open to reveal a human finger. I take 2 damage to brain. I get an item. A nice ring. So I can equip it for +1 charisma, or I can use it to gain 2 funds. I think I prefer my flashlight right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone for the time being. Oh wait, it's slot C. I can just put it on. Yeah, alright, stats up. Charisma 7. Now I can woo the scissor lady. Yeah, Spider just wanted the ring. Whatever. Does it happen to be on a finger? Whatever. The faint chanting doesn't stop, and no one enters or leaves the building. I'm going to keep investigating the school, because something is up. Let's go to the library. Look for books on fingers. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. I don't have paranoia, but I can study local newspapers or just consider this a waste of time. My knowledge stat is 5. I don't think that studying's gonna work. I'm wearing plaid. It's a waste of time. The mere thought of studying all those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. So I take a damage to my body. Alright, I'm out. You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. So you can see the blood splatter here has wiped out my other menu options. It's time for the end of this investigation. Let's go to the weird classroom. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. I don't have whatever this other option was. Mimicry! Well, I might shred a box of fright at some point. You spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach, the teacher's. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. So I could have solved this without violence, but instead, I guess we're fighting the bulge. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. The gore-covered student. I don't have a weapon. I need to get me a weapon. Excuse me. Do I have a dodge as well? I can assess. I could have sworn dodging was the thing I saw in a playthrough. But, oh, here are defensive actions. Dodge. Time needed 99. Brace for impact. Meditate. Dodge. Oh, then I can't look for a weapon, though. Oh, it's supposed to be 4 over. Okay, I gotta take the risk. Look for a weapon and assess the situation. Wait, where was assess again? I'll get used to this. There it is. I got 50 left. Can I kick? I can kick! Alright, I'm gonna kick you. Here we go. I kicked her! And she stabbed me. But I did more damage. So she is a human female weak against sharp. How did she end up in that teacher's stomach? Good question. It was children trying to summon the Elder God. Anxious millennial cowboy should be under defense. Okay, so I did find it. Thank you, though. Thank you. Did I not find it? Oh, I got a branch. Okay, I got a branch. Alright, alright. It's go time. Aren't we all weak against sharp? Some of us are weak more against blunt, if you know what I'm Ignore that. Alright, I'm gonna try that. I saw this was a cool attack pattern. Prep, attack, and we'll see how much this does. So I hit her for 6. I get stabbed for another -1 stab. Alright, so then, that was for 3 and 3, and this usually does does 4. So can I just hit her with a biggie? Can I hit her with a biggie? Oh, it's just... Okay, it's just an extra chance to hit. Yeah, I'll just do that last sequence. Alright, and then... with this sequence, gore-covered student, I defeat you in combat! Launch sequence! Yeah, that's right, that's right. Sharp wit and sharp criticism, jeez. As you near the gym hall, the chant... Oh, that wasn't the boss. Oh. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed. Excuse me? It's the entire school! Oh. So this will do +2 doom every time it hits. I don't like that. Okay, well. I would like to know if you're weak against something. I can attack the teacher! Okay. So I want to make sure that hits. Attack the teacher. And then dodge. No time. Okay. These are all expensive. I'll just punt. I guess I'll kick the school while I'm at it. Do I not have room for anything? This doesn't feel like I could use some of my resources. Whatever. Weak against magic? Okay. I dealt 10 damage to the teacher. New achievement unlocked. I'm coming for you, Teach. Oh, it's 116. Wretched. Dodge. Oh, save this. Okay. Launch sequence. Get in there. Rejuke. Hit the team. Dodge the attack. All right. Once again, prepare, strike, dodge. All right, then we do it again. Prepare, strike, dodge. I didn't dodge. Strike! Dodge! Alright. Oh. Ah! You have 5 HP remaining. Well, Teach, I think this lesson plan is about to move to a different curriculum with a better instructor. Launch sequence. Got you. Got you. All right. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. The confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. Tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher, ending A. So I got 30 experience, 15 exp for thorough investigation, -3 doom. Yeah, +1 reason stamina, hell yeah, and then +1 day. So I can gain a new level, but before I do that, let's see what the new global effect is. Price hike! Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything. making it harder for you to find what you want. So price hike means all shop items cost 1 fund more. It's a good thing I got that flashlight already. So now I can also level up. So you get 3 random things here, and then you also get to +1 one of your personal stats, or +4 one of your health stats. So we got occult signs. It's casting spells. That's not what I'm doing. Fast hands allows switching of equipment during combat. And leadership, +1 charisma. I like the idea of switching equipment during combat, but I also don't have equipment to switch. This is just a stat, which feels like it's better for me. And then I will pump up my perception. Slayer's Shoop, thank you for the comment of me being smooth in that altercation I had with the demon teacher. So, I can go back home. Ooh! In my mailbox, there's a small key. Oh, I'll take it. And I'm gonna take a bath. So I got bath options. Cold water, extra reason. Warm water, XP boost. Hot water, extra stamina. And I don't have an empty bottle. So my stamina is at 13. I could use the extra stamina right now. All right. Let's check out the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. Why is he talking about this on TV? Oh, I do know if I change clothes, there is something. If you click on the robot, you get 1 fund. I learned that from a stream. Mirror. Looking good! Still looking good. I click the mirror a lot. Something happened. Whatever. Let's look through the peephole. Are you still there? Little freak. Alright. Next, mystery! Alright, so we've got a violent vigil, we've got a crimson cape, we've got rancid ramen, we've got morbid mermaids. Little vibe check with all of you watching. What are we feeling like right now? Is anyone really excited to see one of these 4? Like something jump into mind? Just curious. Or are we just down bad for whatever? Mermaids! Alright, Mimicry and Jacob Weeb, both in there for donate to well, you know what else people could do? They could donate to Extra Life, not to choose a thing in a game, but to move us even closer towards one of our next goals. So currently, I owe y'all an Optimus and Megatron scene reading, and an authoritative lecture on a random topic. Let's say after this next mission, if I survive or not, then we'll do the scene reading. In the meantime, I have pasted the link in the chat. If you join the stream later, this QR code above me here will take you to my Extra Life page, or the link in the chat will take you there, or the link in the description will take you there. I'm raising money for sick kids, like for sick kids, but actually like capital S, capital K, sick kids. And I'm trying to hit $1,000 this year. That's my goal. We have hit 300 today, thanks to Stardust Magician 24. As you can see on the live updating bar below, it updated live. Hell yeah! All right, so that's pretty cool that works. I thought that was going to be more complicated. This top bar up here, I don't really know what the social media icons are really supposed to be doing there, because you can't click them. I should put something over top of those, but either way. that is what we are doing today. This is one of my little pre-games for Extra Life, since the Manic Marathon number 3. I wasn't able to really do much due to my horrible summer. That toy guy, fish sticks and applesauce, coming into my chat, just dropping all this loot. Oh man. Anyway, mermaids. I saw mermaids, so we're gonna pursue the macabre memoir of Morbid mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Fish sticks and applesauce going together like pork and apples. You know, I'd try it. Because, I mean, applesauce is like a sweet savory. Fish sticks are just savory. I like fish and chips with, what do you call it, with squishy peas. Yeah, I'd try it. Mimicry, 1,000 Canadian dollars. I think it's Canada money. I don't know. I just set it to 1,000. I hit 500 last year, so I thought I should raise the bar. Investigating this mystery. Yeah, last year, there is a VOD from November last year, I believe. I need to more clearly mark it. It should be the only one with Extra Life in the graphic, but it's a long one. I think I did a 6 or 8 hour stream, and we hit a bunch of goals. So there's a bunch of Optimus Megatron scene readings. There is some karaoke in there, and it was a good time. Okay, so it's set to USA dollars. That's fine. 1,000 USA dollars is more money for sick kids. But yeah, I just have milestones, I should say. I don't have incentives because I'm in Canada and I don't want to ship things. I don't have that kind of capital. I'm a freelancer. But Aaron does have incentives. So if you donate to Aaron's campaign, he can send you dice and other things. Aaron's doing a big game day thing, so I think that's where Aaron's going to be focusing his incentive action. Aaron, feel free to go off in the chat about what you're up to on game day. Some ghost, sick costume, animated personality vandals from Transformers Animated. How did you know? Thank you. Hey, yeah. It is, actually. Incentives don't need to be shippables. Yeah, I don't know what I can do for people. I had an idea for incentives. Maybe I'll turn it on for next month. I had an idea of basically like Cameo, which is like if you put in $50, I'll say like a paragraph for you, but it's gonna have a huge disclaimer, which is your paragraph is gonna be vetted, and if it's like, you know, we're not reading it. So also, this is from my Discord rules. If you try to rules lawyer something sneaky in there that is not on, it's also not happening, and thank you for the $50. So I might do that. I just don't know if that's too aggressive. I know that most of you all are not going to try to be scum, but I feel that if I were to offer, like, you know, I'm going to read a thing, whatever you write for me out loud, it needs to have the disclaimer of, like, if you write friggin', you know, like, half of Mein Kampf or something transphobic or something, you know, wretched, like, I'm not reading that. So I'll try, maybe I'll try that. I'll make that. Does that sound like a good idea to y'all? Because I think it could be fun. Like, I'm fine saying pee-pee. We got regular chat member in here off and on, pee-pee poo-poo, who I get very excited about every time they show up, so, you know. I like it. So Aaron's like, they don't have to be shippables. For my incentives, I have shippables, and requests. But yeah, maybe I'll set up the yeah, $50. Aaron, is $50 too low? I always set everything low, and then you make it sound like I should set it higher. So it's like $50 for like a paragraph, what, like 300 words? Does that make sense? I'm just trying to think of what I'm actually able to offer, and I like reading things out loud. It's kind of a weird thing to offer. But Anyway, on with the investigation. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown! Next. Mermaid sighting. Investigate Seaside twice to complete this quest. I want to complete the quest. So we'll go to Seaside twice first. I don't know. I don't know what I think people will donate. 50 seems like a good one. Excuse me, let them... Okay, I need to read this. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me. But I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Oh, if I'd taken fast hands, I could have just slapped the knife out of their hands. I'm talking them out of it. Excuse me, I have Charisma 8. Huh? Alright, so I tried to talk them out of it, and they were like, I hate plaid, and okay, they gave themselves to the ocean. -2 brain. Downtown is in downtown Toronto as seen in Star Trek. It's just downtown 1980X. Okay, it says 84 up here. I guess it's randomized. It's supposed to be 1980X. I'm going to go to the seaside again. I'm unsatisfied with that. Oh, crap. I know what this is. In the summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found. Until now. The class of 1971 is just a giant mass of arms and torsos with 23 health. Oh, and with this Elder God, I can't run, can I? That's the funny thing. The invisible web prevents you, so I have to just go. We have to go. Alright, class of 1971. You're 13 years too early to stand up to me. Jeez. I don't really have options either. I don't know if I want to forage when I can hit you with a branch. But a branch is not very good. Picky Peeves, I do mean the sexiest parts of the human body. But do I mean a giant mass of arms and torsos, or am I alluding to... I don't know. I don't know. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! And then with 60, what can I do with 60? I can assess. Launch sequence! Ugh! It's weak against sharp, and I don't have sharp. An amalgamation of broken limbs and crushed bodies, it can only feel fear and pain. Alright, so I'm hella dead in 6 turns if I don't figure this out. I can't kill it in 6 turns unless I hit it harder. I think I need to forage. Forage and dodge if I can. I can't. I have to just take it to the face. Okay, so I gotta forage. Hopefully I get a sharp weapon. Oh, wait, no, but I don't have the... never mind. I don't have the thing that lets me switch. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of that duck and weave. A little bit of that duck and weave. This would bring me 93 plus 84. That would be 7 plus 13. This and wait. Leaves me with 20. Alright, let's save this as our thing, and then we'll see what we can do. If I forage, I might get a broken bottle, but, like, can I change that during combat? Because I didn't take the perk that lets me switch weapons during combat.
Ugh! Okay, I got hit again. I mean, currently, I'm just hoping that I dodge a couple times. I have to dodge twice. I need 2 successful dodges, and I can survive this. I am getting slapped all over the place. It's only 1 more damage. It's not, yeah. Let's dodge, let's dodge. Dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. I'm getting my ass kicked. If the dodging doesn't matter, then friggin' here I come. I see. Well, class of 1971. Seems like you weren't just 13 years too early to outgraduate me. And not only are you not graduating magna cum laude, you're graduating magna cum deadly! Got him. Oh, so by completing the mermaid sighting, I get -1 reason. More like 13 limbs to her. They're already dead. They're already dead. They're already dead. They can't hear me. That was better. All right, I need a sec. I need a sec. Can I need to rest. There we go. 3% doom, but the +2, I need this. I need to be able to actually take a hit. Alright. Well, let's actually start this now. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Do I follow the weird man? Do I call the police? Do I do nothing? I think I follow him because I have Dex. That was perception, but I have even more perception. Oh, -2 doom. Sick. Okay. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside, you're really... So, he just has an anime shirt. And I was like, Satan? That's actually pretty solid for 1980s. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls attended the same school. Let's investigate that school. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Do I check out the sculpture or the... I don't want to go to the realistic sculpture because it's going to bite me, so I'm going to check the masks. Hey! One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in an occult book. You decide to take it with you, plus item. I now have the Stalker's Mask. +1 damage against human enemies. What if I put this on? Slot B. It would lose me a perception. Am I about to fight humans? I think so. Hang on, I know... If the janitor's bonkers, I'm fighting the janitor. I'm gonna hold on to this. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Okay, so I can recruit allies, learn gossips. Oh, these locations have extra stuff. Is there somewhere where I can just get food? Oh, I can heal injuries at the oh, those are injuries, though, I'm guessing. Oh, my wound has changed. I don't like this. I want them to fix it at the hospital, please. Huh? Move to corridor A. What's this? Enter the morgue. I'm not allowed. I don't like this anymore. Then again, I'm brave. I'm not allowed in the patient room. Okay. Doctor's office. I would like you to fund fix this, please. Blood loss? What? Is that new? I feel like the skull is observing my every move. Have a good nap, anxious millennial cowboy. Unless you mean it's time for me to nap. In which case, you're right. My doom is so high. Whatever. I need a sec. Yeah. Alright, investigate the school. Stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database. My knowledge is low. But I won! Hooray! You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Minus 2% doom. Yeah, you not so much. I'm fine. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? Travel to the Morbid school. Donation meter seems stuck. What? Hang on, I can check that. What was that? I had another window open. Oh! Hello. We have a donation. Is that... Wait. Some ghost. What did you do? Some ghost with a donation of $100! Okay, $350 and $400. That's... If 400 is the noodles one, I need to save that for the game day stream, because I don't have the noodles yet. I wasn't thinking we were going to go this far on this short stream. Just in case anyone's wondering, I'm keeping track of, like, which ones I've hit. So I'm creating a tab of milestones hit. I mentioned at the start of the stream, some of these milestones, I don't actually have the stuff here yet. I think it's really just the hot noodles. You know, I could just switch the hot noodles with the hot sauce sandwich, I guess. But then again, the hot sauce sandwich sounds more like a thing to do later. Yeah, I'll add it to the tab. Well, the page itself tracking milestones is something that I can't check easily when I'm doing everything else. The thing I can check easily is the funny bar on the bottom. Anyway. Let's investigate the Morbid school. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. I'm a big wimp, so this hurt my body and my mind. Oh, I guess because the seagulls came in. My stats! I'm gonna put the stalker's mask on. Oh, look, I got a mask on now. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Let's go downtown. Investigate a restaurant. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Time to get lost. Okay, it's just Doom. Okay. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You will have to deal with it alone. Alright, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go to the shop. Stop right there! You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work! This is the obsessed man. Okay, buddy. Ooh. You look like a human. Yeah, I'm doing bonus damage against you. Nerd. Wait. That's 8 or that's 5. Okay, I know what we do. Okay, so. Here I go! Did his damage just went up. Okay. He needs to die. And, I think that with this sequence, obsessed man, your life's work is about to go down the drain. Oh. Owned! Ah! You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement! That must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. Well, I think it's time to investigate. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. I would like to search for a first aid kit, please. I couldn't find one. Oh well, let's investigate the Morbid school. There is no turning back now. God, let's hope she's all right. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, her upper torso at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Prepare yourself. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You! Oh, I'm so dead? Whatever. I didn't think he was gonna have 35 health. Well, I will dodge. We'll save the sequence. I'm gonna dodge, prep, and attack. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Here we go. I dodge the attack. Oh. Damn, I was just a bit faster. Let's go. I got hit with his axe. Okay. That's fine. Duck and weave. Duck and weave and strike! Alright, he struck me! Here we go. Activate! Desperate struggle! This actually ruins my attack chain, doesn't it? So I have 84. Desperation, duck and weave, hyper strike. I'm gonna use the Viper's Claw. Here I go. See! I will die at the beginning of my next encounter. Wait, what? Is my Hyper Strike gone? One time use only. That's okay. I formulated a new plan. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna duck and weave. And I'm gonna come in and strike like a snake. Hisatsu Venom Strike! Alright, mad janitor. You might have split the front of my face wide open. But I'm about to... You're gonna lose. Alright, so the mad How am I alive? The mad janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe, using it as a crutch. You try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. Oh, I should have said, let me ask you a question! Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found. Which means I was just found alone, bloody with an axe, next to a dead girl. But they're fine with it. No trace of the mad janitor is found, but you will sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. So -3 doom. My head is still open. So what's our old god effect? Okay, the lighthouse gets an additional floor. I don't think I'm going to see the lighthouse this run, but we'll see. The fire, okay, experience. Ghost connection. Random spell. I would really like to regain 1 stamina and also regain 4 stamina. And go home. Oh, a small key. My face is still bleeding. I'm just gonna take a hot bath with some extra stamina regen. Can I take another bath? I've already taken a bath. The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Peephole. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door. You see them over there? You see that pervert over there? I think I want to be armed with a fire axe instead of a branch. Can I sell a branch? I can sell it for 0. Okay, whatever. Like landings, any fight you walk away from is a success. I don't know if I'm fighting humans again, so I'm gonna switch back to my flashlight. And let's go see our next, possibly final mystery. Actually, before I do this, let's come over here. Pop that desktop odd down to there. And does it save that if I go to here? It does. Oh, good. Alright, so I need to go find us a little monologue so I can hit one of these goals we hit, because holy moly! What are we at right now? What are we at? Yeah, we had $500. Excuse me? I didn't write the... What happened? I'm not... Sideswipe Prime! Did I miss that earlier? Sideswipe Prime, I just got paid today. Let's help those sick kids. Jeez, thank you! Alright. So, on game day, I guess we're just gonna start with a whole bunch of performance. Well, thanks very much, Sideswipe Prime. Yeah, I got my tracker, but it doesn't make noises. Okay. Well. I should at least do one of these scene readings. Let's just go 2-actor monologues. I know it's not technically a monologue, but okay, there's monologue blogger. Oh, this is new though. 33 acting scripts for 2 actors. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I got a silver medal. Hell yeah. This means I hit what I hit. No, I got like 600 last year, I think. But still, ayo, I am the first loser. Let's get this off for a sec. Ugh, wait, where do I want to put this? Here. Let me go to monologue blogger. So this very first one listed has a character named Frank, which seems appropriate. If I go to my browser feature, There they are. So I'm just going to go from the top down on this to start off, because I think shribble is a funny word. So this is our 250 milestone. I need to make a poll in the chat before we even look at this. Okay. Who is Megatron? Valerie or Frank? Start poll. So we'll run that for a minute once I get my stopwatch out. Alright, you have 1 minute to vote. Anyway, thank you all, by the way, for partaking in this stream action. Looks like I've been streaming for about 2 hours so far. I was actually planning on only streaming for about 2.5, 3 hours anyway, so I might just say we'll go until I probably inevitably die in the next investigation. But yeah, this is an Extra Life stream. This current screen, you can't see any of the info because this is the browser share screen, but if I pop back over to the gameplay feature, you can see that we are doing Extra Life. There's a QR code above me, which is the same as the link that I think I'm still having in my clipboard. It is. I paste in the chat, which is also the link that's in the description of this video or stream, however you're watching it. That goes to my Extra Life page. I am raising money for Sick Kids, which is a Canadian cause, but I am part of Andy Roo's gaming gang, which is captained by Aaron Axsmith, who is in the chat with the little wrench next to his name in what I'm seeing. That's a minute, by the way, so I will just... wait, I can't stop the poll. You voted... Did you vote 50-50? Okay, there are 10 votes. Someone has to vote. While I wait for someone to vote, unless there's only 10 of you here, I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm part of Andy Roo's gaming gang. So you can also go to that page off of my Extra Life page, I believe. From there you can find Aaron's page. Aaron's got all kinds of stuff happening on game day as well. Aaron, I don't know if you're streaming on game day or not, because I remember classically that tends to be something that doesn't actually work out all the time. You're doing more of the IRL stuff with reports. Alfie's page is on there as well, so hit them all up, and it's all for good causes. If you don't know how Extra Life works, none of us handle any of this money. This seems actually like a good time to restate this, also for VOD watchers, just in case they were clipping through or something. If you want to donate to Extra Life, donate to Extra Life through the Extra Life page. Don't send me super chats or etc. You can. It's not the end of the world, but if you do that, it's more complicated, and it is smoother for the whole process if you use the Extra Life link. Because then if you send it to me, then I'm putting it into Extra Life, and it's under my name, or it's on behalf of. It's all more complicated. And also, I'm usually going to be the one who's also streaming. I'm not going to remember to do all that during the stream, because I got all the actual like stream things happening at the same time. So please, if you want to donate to Extra Life, don't use other systems. The other systems are if you want to tip me, and we can do that anytime, anywhere, however you want. That's all cool. But for Extra Life to donate to Sick Kids and towards all of our causes, use Extra Life donation links. I believe that those also are actual donations that you can take off of your tax things and whatnot, if I recall correctly. That's another reason you want to use the Extra Life link specifically. I'm only being clear about this because I have at least twice received like payments outside of Extra Life, and then it was a little complicated. So I want to make sure that we know how this works. And yeah, as Aaron says in the chat, 100% of the funds go straight to the hospital. Children's Miracle Network. Hospitals have some of the highest direct support ratings, and it is tax deductible. So don't worry, this is not... If this is a scam, then Extra Life has been very successful at it for a very long time. And it also isn't. But I'm not handling any of the money. I know that people who are not used to Extra Life often need to, hear that kind of plainly, clearly stated. Someone put $30 in. I just noticed. I'm going to go over to the Extra Life page and see if I can get notifications up to double check that. I wish I understood how Stream Elements worked, and I want to learn it, because then those things would just be popping up. We got $30 from the Mad Janitor. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep this. Actually, this is all the things received today. For non-F's purposes, I'll keep this open so I can report that. And I think there's only 10 of us here, so I'm gonna flip a coin. I have a chip. Where am I? I have a heads or tails chip. And I'm not going to have you vote on which side to pick, because then we'll be here for another million years. If I'm going to say if it's heads, it's Valerie. So it landed. Hang on. Let's get this one to come on out here, and hopefully we don't disturb everything when I do this. So as you can see, it landed on its side against my headphones. So, how do I move? Oh, this is so disorienting. I don't know how to move this the right way. So, I'm going to flip it again. And that's not going to happen again. Heads is Valerie. It's tails. Okay. Thank God. So Megatron is Frank. I just need a sec to get this camera back in there. It's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Alright, to the browser feature. Now, wait, did that? Oh, that shrank it slightly, didn't it? Okay. Megatron is Frank as God intended. I'm going to close this poll before this gets more confusing. Okay. So how do I do this where I can see everything? 14 votes and yet? Okay, I'm not going to look at this very closely. I don't know how long this is. This doesn't seem like it's very long, but I don't know. Okay, I need to lubricate. So Valerie is Optimus Prime. My name is Valerie. My name is Valerie. I have more trouble doing Optimus Prime. It's not, my Optimus Prime's not as good. I apologize. I would apologize to all of you, except this is for charity. There's no need to apologize. We're all winning. Okay. So I unfortunately can't see the chat while I do this because I only have one monitor. And that's on me. In this short comic scene, Optimus Prime and Megatron discuss how their switch to going vegan has been working out. Megatron is destroyed by it, and Optimus Prime is in paradise.
Isn't this incredible that we are both vegan? I can't believe we have actually gone vegan. Babe, please! I'm starving! Oh, come on. Just have some more salad. Salad? Yeah, you need to eat more plant foods, vegetables, and fruits. I'm starving, babe, all right? I feel like I've been eating leaves all day.
That's a new name. We're just gonna assume that says
Megatron, stop it. It's only been 3 days. 3 days? That's all? Yep. Hasn't it been a week already? I feel like I'm breaking some sort of record. Well, I'm proud of you. You are going to live a longer life. In misery? What? I gotta tell ya, I'm ready to grab my bow and arrow and shoot down birds in the backyard. That's horrible. Tell me you're joking. I'm hungry. Been eating salad that don't even look like salad. It's leaves. It's baby spinach. Great, baby spinach looks like baby tree leaves. What's next? Going outside and eating dirt. You have no discipline. Discipline? I've gone an entire week with 3 days. That's a week if you're Italian. And I feel like I'm shriveling up. Shriveling? What is a shrivel? Shrivel! I feel like I'm shriveling, getting smaller. You mean shriveling? Same thing. Well, I'm so happy we're vegan. It's the most amazing thing. I feel light and healthy, and I'm already getting a glowing complexion. You too. You're starting to get rosy cheeks. Rosy cheeks? What rosy cheeks? You sure that's not heart failure? No, you look more vibrant. Don't you feel it? Honestly, don't you feel like you have more energy? I need to eat protein to have strength. Let me get more chicken peas then. It's called chickpeas, not chicken peas. It compensates for protein. You know, I can't believe how you go on. That's because you've been given horrible food to eat your whole life. No, it's because I've eaten meals where I've actually used a knife.
This is long.
You don't have to go vegan with me. I can do it by myself. I just wish there were more options. Optimus Prime! We go to the store, and it's not even an aisle, it's a shelf. One whole shelf out of an entire supermarket for vegan, and it's all stuff that looks like it belongs on a late-night infomercial. Oh, stop. Come on! The options are limited. Yesterday, we ate what looked like hot dogs, but tasted like inflated rubber bands. Then you take coffee away from me and have me on this green tea. And a man needs his coffee. It's polluting your brain. I love coffee, and I won't stop drinking it. This green tea shit is going too far. I need steak and pasta and meatballs and cheese and pasta. You can have gluten-free pasta. What's that? I never heard of that brand. I only know Ronzoni. It's not a brand. It's a kind of food. Okay, look. Coffee and pasta is all I want. I'll stop eating meat, all right? I'll climb trees and eat leaves, but I need my pasta and I need my coffee. Otherwise, I'll kill someone. All right. Deal.
End scene. That was Shribble, featuring Optimus Prime in the role of Optimus Prime, and Megatron in the role of Megatron. So that's the 250 crossed off. And Optimus been on Energono diet. Yeah, Optimus in the produce aisle.
I'll take you all on.
Okay, so that was our scene. Now $300. I gotta pop. So this. Hang on a second. What am I showing? Okay, I'm just showing this. So let's go back to our list. Let's refresh our memory. This is. Where is it? This is 300. Give an authoritative lecture on a random topic. So I thought of a way to do this. I'm going to go back to Facecam feature for a sec. I am going to see if... I am just assuming that Google has a random word generator available. And I'm going to generate for you guys, there's 14 of you, 3 words for this poll. So number of words. Oh, I can do number of words. All right, generate random words. One of these doesn't make sense. Whatever. Wait, no, these are. I'm gonna click this a few times. I want to get better words. Okay, these are just. Some of these are not topics. Okay, I'll roll with this. I'll roll with this. All right, here we go. So here's your 3 words. Which topic? Oh, do I need a noun generator? I bet I. Oh, that's a button at the top. Okay, here we go. Wait, there's a phrase generator? What if I do phrase? Okay, let me... I'm not gonna look. Click it a few times. What do we got? Oh, this is boring. Hang on. Click it a few times. Actually, this phrase one is... Yeah, this isn't as good. Noun is better. This phrase one is like dropping like flies. Can't read a book by its cover. And it's like, that's not in the spirit. Yeah, let's do nouns. I wish this would give me... Wait, there's more. Can I do topics? Oh! Okay. Oh, these are... Oh. Okay, these are just conversation starter questions. Never mind. Try one more. Oh! Oh! Okay, this works. This works. Let's add an option. Well, let me run this by you guys. These are the 3 it gave me. Do these 3 look like they are fruitful, or should I just... like, have you all post stuff and see who posts the same thing the most? I didn't really think through how to do this stuff. I was just writing... Much like when we do the Manic Marathon, I was just writing down ideas to fill in slots. So, like, do we think that these are fruitful, or should I go find something else? Oh, also, one of these doesn't fit. I can't start the poll, because the top one is 22 characters too long. What book had biggest effect on... Hang on. What?
here. So y'all know what this originally was, okay? Right? There we go. Yeah. Oh, I have to take one off of here, too. Star poll. My eyes are dry for some reason. I should mention, I got double vaxxed yesterday. So I got the flu shot and the XBB COVID shot both in the same arm. And I feel fine, but also I don't entirely feel perfect. Actually, while this is running, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose, and I'm not gonna do it here. I'll be right back. I'm so wet and full of liquids. Okay. Hi. Splish Splash. It's as though I was just screaming for like 5 minutes straight, that I very suddenly got a dry throat. Possibly exacerbating the side effects of my double vaccinations. This is all a very good idea. So, what I think I'm going to do, I've set a 3-minute timer, so I just have to give a lecture on this topic for 3 minutes. The poll started 2 minutes ago, so I'm going to end the poll here. And our winner is... Please display the winner. I know which one won, but if you could please... Well, we all know which one won, which was... Book had the biggest effect on the modern... or yeah, was it Book had biggest effect on modern world? Was the one that won. So I'm just going to quickly... Oh, there it is. Oh, picky. Oh, picky. So, because I have the pinched nerve effect still from the pinched nerve in my left shoulder, and I'm still feeling a little bit of it in my left arm, I decided I don't want to exacerbate the healing process in my left arm. So I had both shots put into my right arm. This spot where the 2 needles entered in quick succession really hurts, as though it were stabbed twice, because it was. My right arm, when I woke up this morning, woke me up this morning. Here's the thing, though. Secret tech. If you do that, it means you have a definite side you can sleep on. Unless you got pinched nerve here, double vax here. My life is hell. Regardless, this topic is what book had the biggest effect on the modern world. I'm going to give a serious lecture here. I wish I had a better way to demonstrate how serious I am.
Hang on a sec. Let me go get something. Damn, I wanted to find my meter stick so I could like wrap it against my hand like an angry teacher. Regardless, I got something. So, I'm going to be giving a lecture, and like good students, you're all going to pay attention. Now, to select this book, because I didn't want to decide on a book, because I'd be biased. I have randomized a list of books, so I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick the top one. Yeah. Okay. I've never read this book, so here we go. I'm gonna start a 3-minute timer. The topic is book had biggest effect on modern world. Hello, class. Welcome. Shut up. Quiet. Thank you. Welcome. I'm here to give our quick lecture on what book had the biggest effect on the modern world. Now, as we all know, that book was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Many people have thought, why does this book matter? Well, have you ever had a husband? No? Well, someone else had 7 of them so that 7 of you don't have to. And that has answered a lot of questions. Questions like, what's it like to have a husband? What's it like to be married? What's it like to be in relation to Evelyn Hugo? These are all questions that people have had and that are covered in this tome of knowledge. Because of this book, now you might say, well, that's 7 people, right? Who don't have to be married to Evelyn Hugo to simultaneously know what it's like to be married to Evelyn Hugo and also be 7 husbands. If you think about it mathematically, right? And if you use a little bit of simple calculus and just a little pinch of chemistry, you'll know that that's 7 husbands, right? 7 of those, right? Genetically speaking, and then you also take 1 Evelyn Hugo, and if you have 1 Evelyn Hugo, excuse me, I put my umbrella down. 1 Evelyn Hugo and 1 husband, right? You have 1 Evelyn Hugo pairing. If you take 7 husbands and 7 Evelyn Hugos, you got 7 Evelyn Hugo pairings, as we all know. But in order to kind of crack the secret of the genome, if you take 7 husband and 1 Evelyn Hugo, and you put all 7 husband underneath and then have them be devoured by 1 Evelyn Hugo, you get to see the whole breadth of what the Evelyn Hugo is capable of. And thanks to that, we identify all kinds of things. We identify where phenotype comes from. We identify where calcium in the bone relates to the marrow and how that feeds the protein system that runs through the veins of your blood. And if it wasn't for 7, if we had 6 husbands, we'd get as far as the circulatory system, but we'd be 1 layer away from getting to the bottom, the 7 layers of humanity. As we all know, all humans are made of 7 layers, much like hell, made of 7 layers of material. We have the skin, the hair, the epidermis, the bone, the circulatory, the respiratory, the muscle, and there you go. That's how you get a full human. And the muscle, as we all know, is at the very bottom. If it wasn't for the 7 husbands of Evelyn Hugo, we wouldn't know that. There was a long time kind of like madcap quackery theory going on about the bone being at the core of the human existence. And, thank goodness those people have been run out of academia. It doesn't make sense. If there's a skeleton at the very base level of the human body, right, then that just makes us a bunch of skeletons, and I'm no skeleton. I'm no friggin' dirty friggin' skeleton. I'm no bone-ass friggin' scumbag. I'm meat. And if meat, right, the thing that we consume, I might add, to get our protein, if meat is what is at the core of our very being, does that not just explain the human existence, the human condition, right? We are meat at the very base. And I should also note, our physicality only makes sense if there is meat at the core. Otherwise, how are the bones moving? The bones can't move by themselves. Put a bone on a table and say, hey there, femur, crawl across this table for me with that ability you have to animate an entire human body from the inside out, since you're the very core of it. The bone sits there doing nothing because the bones are dead. You put a piece of meat on a table and you say start moving. That piece of meat, right across the table, right across, scoots like nothing. You add a little bit of salt in there for extra electricity. We are, at the end of the day, we are meat at our core. And I'm realizing I set this timer for 1 hour and 3 minutes. I was wondering why it kept saying 58. So I think we've reached the end of our lesson. Thank you all for taking part in this. Now, I do offer a lot of extra courses and a lot of additional lecture options at a nominal fee, $300 per, obviously. And we cover things like The Fault in Our Stars and how that relates to cosmology. Obviously, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, dealing with the science of our time, alchemy. And it's how we make gold. It's how cakes are made. It explains, how computers work. And then, obviously, this is a new lecture series I'm offering. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, and how that is sort of a seminal moment for the social structure of not only our generation, but the generation prior and generation ahead. Not the generation prior, sorry, the generation before the one prior. No one cares about Gen X. That's a known thing. That's just science. But The Perks of Being a Wallflower, it explains the boomer, the millennial, and the zoomer. So thank you all for attending. And I know you were asleep! Yeah, you, in the back. The rest of you can go. You come here. End scene. I'm really hoping that none of those books I cited are by, legitimate scumbags. I was specifically picking books I don't recognize because I'm not very well read. I wasn't asleep, I was sleeving cards. Comes into the lecture hall, friggin' puts the Digimon deck down and starts double sleeving it, going, no, I'm listening. 1 hour left to go. Yeah, what did I set on that timer? Hang on. Yeah, I thought I scrolled to 0, but then my thumb bumped it, and I didn't notice. I was like, this is the longest 3 minutes I've ever been subject to. Anyway, we gotta that's 300 down. We gotta briefly resume this investigation. It's actually Vice Schwartz, what I think is worse. No, okay. Acknowledging that it's Vice Schwartz is respectable. Everyone I've talked to who really likes Vice Schwartz, they have a certain swagger about them, which is, I know my game is funny. And that swagger is like what makes me respect your Vice Schwartzes a whole lot more. I've gone to lectures with the whole ass combiners nobody complained about. I don't believe you. Okay, it's a legend one that has no clicky joints, then I guess, maybe. Not triple sleeving, give that guy detention. Yeah, right? Where's my friggin' triple sleeving? Oh, I'm knocking a paint bottle over. I picked it up. Okay, so let's finish our run. And then maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more of these goals, and then we'll call it for the night. It's the game. And we're going to go up to -21 dB. There we are, optimal. Nobody complained the time I brought my high tower with the big clicky ratchet. I don't believe you! I don't... Have a good night, Jacob. Remember when What happened to those days? They killed my game! That's what happened to... It's not dead. Transformers TCG Wave 9 actually just released. Wave 9A and 9B are now in dev. That is, I think they've announced what those are, but I'll let you all find out. But Wave 9 actually has released, FYI. It's the Arc Redux, Reborn, Rebalanced. Where's the actual game? Does that happen every time? Guy who made this game is a sicko and a pervert. That's what that noise was before, wasn't it? When I alt-tab back and it went brr. Now I saw what it was. Take it easy, Stardust Magician 24. Thank you for the kind donation. So I have 3 left. I don't know what this one is, so I'm going to do the Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil, and we'll see if I survive it. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want with you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Investigate this mystery.
Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Tip: Explore Mansion action will unlock new locations and progress this mystery. Oh, it's got its own map! I'm so dead! I have 1 stamina. Let's explore the mansion. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? What kills me? Let's just go straight to the sewing machine. Hey, perception check success. Also, I was wrong. This game does kind of have a cheap jump scare. Damn. Didn't really get me, but I feel bad because I was kind of prepping everyone that wouldn't happen. On the sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. Plus spell. Did I just get a spell? Oh, that's cool. That's a sting. My spell is Third Eye. Plus 1 knowledge and perception till the end of the mystery. Cost 3 reason. You know what? I'm probably dead anyway. Let's cast it. Perception 10, baby. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it.
8 hours until dawn.
Who's that? Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor to the right. Okay. That's just that. You are here. Explore mansion. Oh yeah, Timu, first double-digit stat right before death. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Let's check out the table. Let's perceive the table. Knowledge check failure. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage out loud. Nothing happens, and suddenly you feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly, 3% plus doom. Well,
Feet!
Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie there. What was that correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. Oh, no. Let's go to the dilapidated corridor. As you return to the corridor, you notice another family member has arrived. You notice all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. You didn't get this letter? You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. A vigil pamphlet. Oh, God. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we are asking you to follow closely. 9 p.m. start of the vigil. 10 p.m. prayer over the body. Bow, bow, clap, bow. 11 p.m. light up the fireplace. 12 a.m. prayer over the body. Clap, bow, clap, bow. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. feed the plant in the study with blood. 3 a.m. cover the marriage in the storage room. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. end the vigil. Alright, so what time is it now? It's 10 p.m. I gotta pray over that body! Who are you? Or do I talk to this person? Yeah, okay. A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. Sotomura nervously scratches his scar. Alright, so it's 10 p.m. Bow, bow, clap, bow. Bow, bow, clap, bow. Inspect his foot. Copy it. There's a tattoo on his toe. I put it into my pamphlet. It's this thing. Okay. Always feed my plants blood. Yeah, it's labyrinth. That's how you keep plants alive. Give them some nice iron, some nice protein. Let's explore the mansion. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old... You just leave and go visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi.
Hey, kiddo.
Says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building.
Could you lend me a hand?
Strength 7. I will take stamina damage if I do this wrong. I can't. I have to not overwork myself. +3 reason! You only pick up the smallest boxes, but the whole thing takes more time than you expected. Afterwards, Father Yasuki invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. It's 11 p.m. Time for light up fireplace. All family members are gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone is waiting for the dawn. The guests seem strangely uninterested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Perception check passed. I spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. +1 reason. Hell yeah. I make fire! Storage room. You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Piggy Peeves gives these plants a taste before they take over. Maybe you give them a taste and they're like, no, I hate this. Check the wardrobe. I found a meat cleaver. Stat check. Sharp, one-handed, damage 4, speed 90. My fire axe is strictly better. Oh, extra damage against human. Oh, wait. I could stack this, though. We stack that, and we also... I want my perception to be 10 as long as possible. But Eventually, we put the stalker's mask on. We kill some humans. You feel watched. Retreat. -2 reason. It's not fair. It's midnight. You should go and pray. So midnight, we do clap, bow, clap, bow. The body. It's missing. How am I supposed to clap, bow, clap, bow? It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Just gonna put on my stalker's mask. But where is everybody? Time to explore! Cursed Grimoire. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. It's gonna hurt me somehow. Then again, why judge a book by its cover? Grabbing the book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover. What's my new injury then? I broke a bone? I cut myself on a rusty nail, snapping my entire bicep. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. It's you again. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Can I? Yeah, still missing. Yeah, the classic rail spike driven to the book trick. Always breaks your arm. Are you kidding me? The Venetian society have been following me. I die. Yo! Oh, hey, kill them. Will you give me stamina if I do? Otherwise I can't. I'm all equipped to kill some humans, but you gotta give me like give me a bun or something first. Oh, here we go. Feed the plant. Yeah, whatever. Here, have some blood. Cause of death, Venetians. Yeah, and then I just keeled over and died. Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone, as the dust settles upon your open eyes. Reality starts to crumble. Old God is ready to return once more.
Chosen timeline?
I feel like I did okay. I solved 2 mysteries. That was fun spooks. I would definitely like to come back to this. This seems kind of fun. I gotta, like, learn the tricks like I did with Isaac way back. Anyway. We've been streaming for just about 3 hours of live time, so I think it gives us just the perfect amount of time to, just dip this back down for a sec. Pop back over to Facecam. Just exit this video game and take my headphones off. We hit $350, which means that I do need to go find us another monologue to read. Before I do that, I should check, actually. There we are. We're at 655. What's going on? Hang on. 550. 650. Sick Kids thanks you. This was like this has been a 3-hour stream. Okay. Well, let me just go to my monologue site. Extra life tracker. I should put that. Whoop, wrong button. I should put that into these other ones as well. Can I just stick it in here? Ugh. Gross. I have to resize. It doesn't carry all my. Whoa! It doesn't carry all my settings over. Oh, Nonef, you came in with the match. Sick. Let me just get my chat open again for a second here. Yeah, Nonef matched a Hundo Dono. Very sick. Thank you, Nonef Productions. Nonef Productions got some similarly sick stuff in the works. I don't know if y'all saw over at that most recent TFCon now that there are like 3 a year. But there was some cool stuff shared. Actually, I think leading up to it, like those little figures, those things look neat. I think Nonef like had some debut kits at the show. Was the Sludge kit debuted? I lost track of a lot of the sequence of events in the last few months, but yeah, donation speedrun. Holy moly! I think we're just going to go to the next script here. Enough is enough. And we only know one character name, which is Sarah, so the poll... The paddles! Yes, that's it. The paddles kit. Just teases robot mode in Blue Sky, too. Sick. We gotta also make sure that we're getting people on the life raft over to Blue Sky. If people want to, but... I posted a video on Twitter. I don't know if any of you are still on there, but I posted a video on there so that it's not scrapable as easily. Just to say, like, I'm not actually using, x.com as much anymore. Or I'm trying to make the effort to only really post there to, like, retweet or reply to friends or just, disseminate the stuff I'm working on. But, like, for average posting, I'm trying to, like, move to other platforms consciously. Because I don't like it there very much anymore. So I'm going to start a poll. Sarah. So we'll just see what happens when I start this poll. We'll see what happens. I have my flippable coin if we need to. And I'm gonna time you all a minute. Yeah, mimicry. I wish I always feel weird about just like posting nonsense on Tumblr, which is very weird because that is specifically a thing Tumblr is there for. I just need to get into the habit. See, I don't want to be like, you all gotta get on Blue Sky right now, because like some people are taking this as an opportunity just to like trim social media activity in general, which is completely valid. I just feel bad if there are still people who are like, I want to get on Blue Sky and I can't, because like, let me tell you, there's a surplus of codes. There are already like, you know, people getting scumbags on there. So like, if you are stuck trying to get on Blue Sky, like hit me up. I'm saying it here because if you're hearing it here, you're probably not someone who's trying to like grab one to give to someone who sucks. No, I mean like y'all in the Discord, especially in the Evangelist Discord. Like, I didn't make a channel for it because I wasn't sure if it was necessary, but end poll, Megatron is Sarah. I wasn't sure if it was necessary, but if you get stuck and you just are like I can't get on, then like you know hit me up. I think I got like 4 or 5 codes. So Megatron is Sarah. Basically this is the script. Enough is enough. Sarah finds out that the nurse caring for her mother is abusive. It's 2 women. One of them is Sarah, so I'm just assuming the other one is Optimus Prime. So Megatron is Sarah. That's the thing I gotta remember. I'll move this over this way this time, and I just won't look at what I look like while I'm voice acting this, because I think I look stupid when I'm doing these voices. So if you all are like, you don't do enough self-deprecative charity milestones, you should skin your arms or something, like, I enjoy reading this stuff. I really love reading this stuff, but also I'm super slightly kind of maybe a lot self-conscious of the faces I'm pulling while trying to do these voices. So you're getting a little bit of your Himalayan pink salt in here. Don't worry about it. So enough is enough. In this short dramatic scene for 2 women, Megatron confronts the Optimus Prime that has been wrongfully caring for her mother in the nursing home. What are y'all seeing? Okay, so I gotta scroll this up a bit.
Hi! I was hoping to have a word with you. In a minute.
Optimus Prime fumbles around with papers behind a counter desk.
Miss, this is in regards to my mother. I heard you. How long? Who's your mother? You should know my mother. Room 405. What can I help you with? I would like to speak with you with regards to my mother. Yes, I think you've said that. Go on. My mother has a bruise on her arm. That's from the injection. Sometimes there's a bruise reaction. My mother said you were rough with her. Your mother doesn't make it very easy for me to do my job. When I gave her this morning's injection, she wouldn't allow me to do so. She resisted. And why do you think? Why do I think what? Why do you think my mother resisted? I'm not sure.
Nice to see some Termicax reference. Yes, mimicry.
Oh no! She resisted because you grabbed her arm like a savage! Now I don't know what you... Listen to me right now, because I'm trying to stay very calm. My mother was in such a deep sleep, and you startled her by grabbing her arm like a savage, so much so that you yanked her awake, and she was frightened. And then you forced her to take her injection. She has bruises on her arm from your fingers, not just the injection. She needs to take her injection. It's life or death if she doesn't. Hey, let me be real clear about this. If you ever lay one finger on my mother ever again, I will beat your face in. Got it? If you ever touch my mother, so help me God, you won't know what hit you. You're a disgrace. The way you handle your patients, absolute disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. She's a little tiny thing. You're 3 times her size, and handled her in such a manner. You should be fired. She's not the only one. There are other patients here that complain, but they don't have family to defend them. I'm going to report you and make sure you stay far away from my mother. You are not to care for her or go near her. Understood? But she needs her injection. Don't be a wise ass. Like you actually give a shit. It's abusive behavior and intolerable. You have no idea what grounds you're stepping on here, and someone like you shouldn't be caring for the elderly. I'm always nice to you, and you always have your bitch face and attitude on. You've taken my kindness for a weakness. Now you've seen my other side. Take this as a warning. Optimus Prime, or whatever your name is, you've been warned, and you will be reported. Someone else will take care of my mother. Give her the injections she needs the right way. We clear? Yeah, but I did nothing but my job. You can play your little game. I have pictures, and I've been screening you. You think I would allow someone like you to hurt my mother? That's as far as you go. Go ahead and put in your report. I have patients that love me, and my staff knows the truth. I see. I'm going to get you fired. You can't fire me. 'Cause you've been here for 20 years? You think you have seniority? You don't know who I am, who I know. You've been abusing patients for years, and it's come to an end. Enough is enough. Do what you have to do. Oh, we will. We most certainly will. If I have to take my mother out of this facility to a safer place, so be it. But you are not to touch her or go near her. So help you God.
Scene. That was Enough is Enough. Content warning elder abuse, I'm realizing. Also, I have showered my keyboard and my microphone. I forgot how much I spit when I start doing that. So that was the 350. Optimus be like, "Give me your arm." Just grabs this tiny old woman. What's up, Tygon Pantera? Hello. Let me just check our goals here. We're already up to eat a thick ledge of lemon. Lemon.
We're already up to eat a thick wedge of woman.
No, let's eat a thick wedge of lemon. Okay, so the next one is spicy Korean noodle bowl, which I do not have here right now. So we're going to be starting the next Extra Life stream, which is not that I'm going to try to do a non-Extra Life stream in between now and November 4. So ideally on November 4, amongst whatever else we're doing, we'll also be eating a spicy Korean noodle bowl, a scene reading, hard karaoke, a scene reading, drawing the stream chat's collective Transformers OC, and a scene reading. And then if we raise $45 during that stream, also eat a thick wedge of lemon. Reminder of other milestones. Not every 50, but there's a milestone every $50, but every alternating one is a scene reading. At 800, we have play 2 solo card games at the same time. 900, we have hot sauce sandwich. And then at 1000, we have hard karaoke 2. So, hey, if we raise $345 during the probably November 4th stream is the big one, then we'll be doing double karaoke on that stream with all the spicy stuff and the lemon in me, so I might just be spraying blood out of my mouth. I don't know. For the spicy noodles, by the way, it's just going to be one of those Bulldog instant noodles. I've had them before. Probably a bunch of you are like, that's not spicy. For me, it is. Like, I'm lightweight, so I'm just going to do that. The hot sauce sandwich, I have a green hot sauce and a red hot sauce. My idea is I'm just going to, like, do a little swirl of each, like making a ketchup sandwich, but it's a hot sauce sandwich, and eat it. And that seems like that's, you know, a thing to do. What's interesting is knowing that I have all this to do in addition to whatever the stream would have been does mean I need to kind of figure out a lesson plan for the... November 4 is game day, right? I'm not getting that wrong. I think it's November 4. I don't think I have any appointments then. Thank goodness. Although I should double check. I don't. Okay. Aaron, Alfie got me the hot sauce with the food truck taco lunch surprise today. Didn't know it was their hot sauce. Yeah, these two hot sauces are gluten-free friendly ones that my friend Holly introduced me to that they only seem to have out west. And they good. Like, the green one is so good with eggs, and the red one is so good with tacos. Like, if you're making tacos. Okay, November 4th is official game day. So, I'm going to try to stream probably 6 to 8 hours on November 4th. Aaron, you know what would be kind of fun, actually, and I'm thinking about it. If you're able to jump on Discord now and then, you could, like, voice call. I would like to collaborate more in general via streaming, because that's a little simpler than collaborating in an actual produced video. So, Aaron, maybe if you I might call you on Discord a couple times, get check-ins on how your IRL event is going, and then that way we can kind of have a streaming element of yours, you know, kind of like, hey, let's see, it's been an hour or two, let's see how Aaron's doing over in reality, while I'm over here, you know, by myself. What's the song for karaoke? Oh, Aaron, I'm basically solo evening times. I don't know what time period I'm going to do my stream necessarily. I got to see where my brain's at. But some of it might be evening. What's the songs for karaoke? So, what I can say is one of them's predictable, and the other one is... last time the song for karaoke was a Ginger song, Perennial. So, I've lined up what should be 2 copyright-friendly tracks. One of them is another Ginger. And this time, ideally, the person who made the track won't have their channel disappear during the karaoke, which was freaky. And then the other one is, I'll just say predictable, and that it also has a track that is very friendly. And also, why is karaoke one of the things? Someone might be asking. Well, dear listener, I'm so friggin' starved for karaoke because no one I know wants to go do it. We don't do it at TFCon anymore. I don't got anywhere else. So this is partly a milestone, but also partly like it's a little thing. It's a little thing for me. But also, the idea of streaming karaoke I find kind of terrifying. So it's how do you put it? It's as I said, you still get a little bit of your Himalayan pink salt on top. Because I'm rather freaked out about like the levels being good and also like it not being just like horrible. So I've never gone back to watch that part of the VOD when I did the karaoke last year. So I don't know how that went. I should actually check that to see like if it sounded levels wise okay. And it will be saved here forever. And I'm gonna chapter mark it in the VOD. So Yo, ME12! I miss karaoke so much. So, we got a menu, this is so cool, we got a plan, and, is it, Aaron, I'm just gonna ask you, is it, kosher, is it cool, if I now show who all donated during this stream? Is that cool, or is that doxing? I think it's okay because those usernames have been popping up on the tracker bar, but I would love to actually highlight everyone who donated today. Okay, I'm going to go over to the notifications and F5 it. And let me just make sure this is actually properly on screen. Okay, so, holy moly. Yeah, Searchman DS, I mean, it's not that TFCon, I think, has, like, specifically gone like, we will never have karaoke again, it was terrible. But, post-COVID, it's sensible that it was one thing that kind of went away, and I'm also not surprised, because for it to come back, there would have to be someone who's actively running it, and I small-scale suspect that there's just no one who runs on-site karaoke. Because that wasn't the hotel, that was, like, a guy who comes in by appointment with a box that he hooks up to the sound system. So, in 2021, I think that was actually not legal, and I would suspect if that guy was running that as a little side business, that dude might just be doing something different now, because that's not a side business that like exists anymore, I don't think. So I should be clear. It's not like TFCon themselves are like, we are axing karaoke. I think there's just no one left who offers it. And the hotel doesn't have it. It was always a third party who came in, I think was paid to come in, and run that stuff. Anyway, I don't want to dwell too hard because it's a downer. And like you said, it was a highlight to hear about, and you know, those of us who were cool with being recorded during it, myself included, it was fun to let that come out, share it with people. People are like, oh, holy moly, what are you all doing? And it's like, yeah, we're having a good time. Not to mention, the year Cybertronic Spree was there, I was at karaoke when Cybertronic Spree's own Hot Rod, as Hot Rod, came in and did karaoke with RC, and it was friggin' cool. And I was there when Ian Corlett did karaoke, and it was friggin' cool. You need to become the karaoke guy. I don't have the equipment. Also, like, I'm too focused on the quality of everyone's experience, and when you have a 3-hour block with a number of people who tended to show up for that karaoke, there's a point where it's like you have to cut it off, and I would feel terrible doing that. Someone else said. Also, my karaoke tracks, I just rip a bunch of stuff off YouTube that I like, and then everyone would be like, where's the Rolling Stones? And it'd be like, I have Paint It Black. That's it. What Rammstein would you like to do? I also have 9 Inch Nails. So my karaoke selections would be very niche, very specific. I wouldn't be very good at it. Also, then I'd want to be paid for it. I'd be like, okay, pay me for this. Pay for my equipment. I have 20 anime opening song. I don't even have that much anymore. I would just, yeah, if I were doing it, I would look for everyone who I know has watched Macross Delta and be like, you're all Walkure now. You're doing both Delta Opes. That's it. No, the doors are locked. Do the thing. Ikenai borderline. Anyway, I was gonna thank people. The VP. So thank you, Stardust Magician 24 for the $80 donation, Some Ghost for the $100 donation, Sideswipe Prime for the $100 donation, The Mad Janitor for the $30 donation, Glenn Lopez for the $25 donation, and Non-F Productions for matching the highest donation with a $100 donation of your own, all going to Sick Kids, which is a Canadian thing, because like everyone else in Andy Rue's Gaming Gang is American. So I was like, well, I should do something for a place that is around here. And my understanding is Sick Kids were helpful in the delivery of my brother or something. I've seen them. I went on a medical walking tour in the summer, and I saw the Sick Kids office, and I was like, I see you, comrades. And they were all like, who the hell are you? That brings us, I think, to the closing hour of this stream, because that's how this always goes. Where's my streaming folder? Where is it? Here we go. Let's get the desktop audio up to 21. No, 22. Wait, where's the spooky stuff? Oh, there it is. Alright. So, hi. Thanks all for hanging out and taking part in this. It's very fun. Alright. Aaron, you sleep well. Give Romo and head pat for me. And yeah, we're going to be streaming some more. I might even stream tomorrow, depending how I'm feeling, because I have ideas. I'm kind of wanting to try doing like maybe Wednesday to do streams where I flip through the TFW front page, just like pull out some stuff. I also want to try doing some more goofy things. I have one idea, which is that we're going to do the news, like a lot of people do, their daily videos and live streams. But we're going to be doing the news from as far back as I can go on the TFW front page, and I found it. So we will be doing the news starting from the year 2003, which at this point might predate the birth of some of you. You might not be in the chat, but in fact, if you're 18, it still might predate the birth of some of you. So there's not a lot of pictures back there, but I found the number page to start on for that. And I'm thinking of making that a little series of streams where we're just going to keep going till we hit the 2010s or something, or till we hit, like the live action movies. We'll go through the pre-Michael Bay era of Transformers news from as far back as I can find on TFW. If I go to Usenet, we can go back to the 90s, but I'm bad at Usenet, and I kind of want to just keep it to one site that I know. So that's not going to be one whole stream. That might be a couple streams, depending how that goes. The one other stream I want to do, which I've been meaning to do for like 8 years, is going back to my very first videos and rewatching through them, maybe applying closed captions as an activity to do. But in 2018, I thought, what a great way to celebrate the 10th anniversary of me making media online. But that was 5 years ago, so what a great way to celebrate me being media making for nearly 16 years online by going back and... have a good night. Time is an endless to fruition in a space of meat and flesh. Check your candy. Don't eat razor blades. Don't give kids edibles, they won't appreciate it. Make it call you God.
Let them come.